cut to 2010, 9-10 when you joined the CCM. So now you are into the third perspective. I would
Correct.
call it the three dimensions. One, as a student of chartered accountancy. Second, as a practicing professional. And third is now going into the administrative role. So talk us through the third dimension as a CCM.
I found one point in CA that the students were not being taken care of. I'm talking about 2000, as you said, 2009 10. And I was also convinced that there is something wrong in the CA examination system because they failed me so many times, in spite of studying very well.
In spite of studying.
You know,
Right?
4 months I used to study. No newspaper, no share market, no friends. It was such a dedicated study, and at the end of it,
And you had no
failed.
Instagram, WhatsApp,
No, no,
Facebook.
none of these was there.
At that
Luckily,
point in time, lucky.
luckily, when I went to the council, I chose the examination committee, which nobody chooses because it has no interaction with members. You may not get re-elected because you don't touch members at all. For 2 years, I was there in the exam committee, and I made some what I would say significant, maybe around totally about 100 points I had, what all changes I want to make, like evaluators training program, uh, paper setters instruction program, because some of the paper setters were there, and I saw that their view was how to fail the student, how to
Ah,
keep the CA standard high. I said, this is ridiculous. Who told you this? This is not the reason. We want to evaluate the children for what they learn.
exactly.
What can they learn? We have got all these diverse subjects. Many of them are not even connected. And we want them to do this. We want them to learn different subjects and learn to master it. So then that was one. Then there was no gap in the exam those days. Gap in the exam, the continuous it used to go. So I advocated, and in 2010 the gap came. First one gap. 2010 itself, one more issue which came up was I was seeing how the papers are made, and I used to tell them sometimes question papers used to be 12 pages.
Hmm.
So, and you have 3 hours time.
Exactly.
And
There was no reading time.
very little time. So people, what most students used to do is the moment the paper came, they'll just scan it, just look at it, and something they feel is little familiar, they
Do a
start with
guesswork,
that.
basically.
They don't read the question paper, which I think was very sad. So then I advocated 15 minutes reading time. Every CA paper started with 15 minutes reading time. That answer paper were not given. It would be given after 15 minutes.
Correct.
And that's when the clock started. I think this was also something good. I also did another thing, this bulk of the subject, the type of bulk we had. Like if I used to stand up to my stomach, the books would come. So when I went to exam committee in the initial stages, I told them you have to reduce. They said, no, sir, we can't do anything. And then I was vice chairman, luckily, in the next year. I told them, nothing doing. Make this half. That's it. This bulk from here, bring it here. That's all my instructions were. And I said, if you can't do it, we are going to sack you and outsource it. That sack you and outsource caught them, and they saw how I was working. I was like a maniac. I was, talking to I would force the people to do things in exam committee. And Board of Studies had already seen that, oh, this fellow is a big terror. Because I had gone to Viz, which is that called Superviz. Superviz used to get a lot of ranks. So I went to the bottom of it, investigated it and all. When I went to meet Mr. Gupta, who was the owner of Superviz in Vijayawada, before I arrived, he took off abroad.
Uh-oh.
He didn't want to meet me.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually, I am a chartered accountant. I smelt a lot of things. Then I came back and started looking at